Welcome, my people, to another live stream. I go by the name YaadBoss. This is YaadBossTV. As you enter into the stream, please remember to like the stream. And if this is your first time seeing me on your screen, please subscribe to the channel. How was your day, people? Hope you had a splendid day, whether you work a 9 to 5 or whether or not you run your own business. Welcome. So this right here tonight is going to be a call-in show. When you can touch upon the Jayden Smith case, you can touch upon any topics that is relating to Jamaica or what is actually going on in the globe. Yes, my people, this is the people's channel. I want to build this. Okay, starting from nothing, one cocoa, full basket. That is the matter over here on the Yard Boss TV channel. So now the number to call in is 646 529 1535. If you live in the United States, you can call direct or you can actually call on WhatsApp. Now, Manchester strike again, my people. Manchester strike again. A 2-year-old baby. Not even a baby. No, not even a 2-year-old. We're talking about weeks. Let me take a look right here. So, right just so now, the police are investigating a 2-month-old baby. Yes, 2-month-old baby. Let me add this to the screen right here. Yeah, a 2-month-old baby. They found the baby drowned. And the mother cannot be found in a Manchester. I found it in we would call it the Observer. I don't think TVG actually picked it up as yet, or CVM. Manchester strikes again. What is going on in Manchester? Is there a cloud over Manchester? So remember, Mandeville, the Manchester area, that area, when I was growing up, we look at as Kingstonian when Kingston get hot, right? Everybody in a Kingston I say, I want to live at Portland. Good night, everybody in the chat. Please leave in the comments in the chat, and the phone line is open. So whenever I want to call, I'll stop talking and attend to the calls. Linda Williams, big up yourself in the chat. So when I was growing up in Kingston and Kingston get hot, everybody in a Kingston I say, all right, I want to go to Mandeville, go feel some Mandeville, some of the cool breeze in a Mandeville, or they would want to go to Portland. But it seems like ever since Jayden Smith got unalive, Manchester just turned up. You had gang members murdering gang members. You had the police hunting gang members. You had, I don't know if it was Santina Sargent from Manchester. I don't remember, but there was a little boy who his mother found him hanging in the back of the house. He is from Manchester, and now we have this 2-month-old little baby found in a pan of water, and the whole community is currently mourning the loss of that little baby. Yes, my people, it's rough. It seems like ever since them murder Jayden, Manchester cannot get back to normal. And another story that is going on. Good night, everybody in the chat. The number to call in is 6. Say, when me say it's a call-in show, when not call, and the other night when I wanted to review some topics, the phone line was going off the hooks. What's going on? Call in. Who now wait, man? Call in. All right. So now another developing story over there in Manchester, right? So we have dozens of gallons of diesel fuel, right? Not gasoline, right? But diesel what them used to put in a truck. Yeah. Them say the thief them run off with it, right? So the Manchester Police Department they seized 3 vehicles. So the police reported that they have ramped up operation in collaboration with a mining company security team targeting the lucrative black market for stolen low sulfur diesel fuel, right? So apparently there's like a lot of backside mining going on in that area there, right? And the thief them are moving in and them are move the fuel away from the area, my people. Yes, yes, yes. It's rough. Kingston and all the other parishes, it look like crime rate gone down, but Manchester turn up. What do I have to say about that? Me people, when I tell me say, I'm gonna come live tonight, we're 5 minutes in and we have no cards. Cha-cha. All right, let me tell you now what is on the horizon. Okay? So, in the next live stream, I'm gonna be focusing on Sister Carrie-Ann's vision. Sister Carrie-Ann's vision. I'm going to break it down, right? So we're going to be listening to it together, okay? And we're going to break it down because this year fight that we're in, I tell you over and over, it's a spiritual battle that we're in. And it is so clear as day when Sister Carrie-Ann was talking. I can tell you what she said, and then we hear it more. She said in our vision, right? The thing that keep on coming up, principal in a division that Sister Carrie-Ann was having, right? And then she said something, the prime person who wanted to and who did murder Jayden was Shanique. May I tell you the vision and how the vision is coming to pass. We're going to break it down tomorrow or the next day. And what she also said is that a male figure that was an accomplice that was there with Shanique, she said that that male figure want to confess. She said that male figure right now is living with a lot of guilt. I know who that male figure is. That male figure is not Demar. But I need clearance from the source to put up the picture of the male figure. And then the prayer warriors them in the Yard Boss community will have the marching orders to pray for that person. All right, here we go. The first call coming in. Hello, good night. This is Yard Boss. Hello. Can you hear me? Hello, you're live on the air.
Hello, good night, YaadBoss.
Yes, how you doing?
I'm okay. Yes, I'm just calling to give an input.
Yeah.
I don't remember who was interviewing what's his name? The son, the little son that they say gone overseas.
Demar.
But somebody, yeah, Demar. But somebody was interviewing him.
Yeah.
And when the person said to him, say, so what do you think really happened to Jayden?
Yeah.
You know what he said? He said he thinks Jayden is at third road, locked up in a house.
Yeah.
I don't know whether here you said that part. That was what come out of his mouth, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was what come out of his mouth when somebody was interviewing him and said, so what do you really think happened to Jayden? The same thing in thinking they're third road, locked up in a house. So I'm wondering if it's at the same house that they say up on the hill where the lady them say,
yeah,
him somewhere what seen down at the road and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. And that is the reason why Surprise connected to that house, right? And
yeah,
I also
that's what I'm saying, because they say, oh, me not hear your but I said that me not hear when in the trade
Yeah.
Me don't hear progress take. Me don't hear nobody. Me say it seems as if we don't miss out that.
No, man, we don't miss it, man. We talk about it, but because sometimes the show is so long, it's like 2 hours. You may miss the part there. But we, yeah, because the man did say that they were looking at Perth Road all along, right? And even Shanique.
Yes, I am the one. I always put that in the chat too. You know, I always put that in the chat because I was listening from the beginning.
Yeah.
Very keenly. I was listening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he said, you know how long would have Perth Road away from Jayden?
Yeah.
Why would I say that? That means them up there to take him when he come up there.
Mm-hmm.
They were there waiting on him.
Yeah. There's 3 locations. Yeah. There's 3 locations that the police department or the DPP need to check, right? They need to check the house where Jayden Smith living in. They need to check that house up on the hill, right? And they also need to check the house that Shani collected the keys and go to. Those 3 locations they need to check because really and truly we don't know. We did not actually see, right? We are trying to connect the dots, right? And we are saying because he's saying that Perth Road, it's a possibility, right? That are up there, so then bring Jayden Smith.
Right. And the next thing I would like to say, the time when Ellen Lewis interviewed Mr. T, right?
Yeah.
And Mr. T never really know what was going on, you know. But you see, after the interview, Ellen Lewis was trying to get back Mr. T. He can't get his phone. That seemed to me them put him under subjection, you know, we take no more call.
Oh.
Either them from him or something.
Probably change him number. Yeah, probably change him number.
Yeah, because he never really know when he was giving L.A. Lewis to him argument. He never knew what really took place.
Yeah, I still think I still think Mr. T don't know exactly what happened.
Even now.
Mm-hmm.
But he kind of suspect, you know. I think he kind of suspect.
Yeah.
What really happened.
Yeah. Them not gonna tell Mr. T exactly what happened to Jayden because trust and believe they really and truly want to hurt Mr. T right now. Them don't like him.
But then need to take him, Mr. T to question him and make him talk when he know, you know, to talk exactly when no know, but talk what he knows because if him to really talk when he know, you know. If they catch somebody and punish somebody, then we really have to talk to them to come up and then contest or something.
Them question Mr. T about the right set of people, them not question Mr. T yet. Them did question Mr. T. But the right set of people, them not question him yet.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Them question him, man. All right. All right. Take care of yourself. All right. Bless up. All right. Someone else was just trying to call. Let's see if I can call back this person here. All right. This is Yard Boss. Hello? Hello, you're live on the air. Hello? Hello? Yes.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Yes. Okay. I'm calling you from Canada, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, I followed this story from day one, okay?
Yeah.
I am from Grenada.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
But I live in all my life in Canada. What I want to find out, this is real carelessness what's going on in Jamaica. Because I am doing nothing in Canada.
Yeah.
And if Canis, if she's doing nothing in America, and her name is calling with a criminal offense, because you're supposed to be doing police check every year.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be doing police check every year. And you're taking care of people.
Yeah.
How come? What I want to find out, how come nobody get in touch with the authorities, even with our workplace. Nobody get in contact with them to let them know her name is calling. With a criminal offense.
They did. Because they did.
But in Canada you can't. In Canada, you have to, and I'm sure the law is just the same way in America. They're supposed to do a background check on you every time, right?
Every year.
When you're going in, they're supposed to do a background check. And then when you're walking, every year you're supposed to be doing a police check. How come the police and them is so careless in Jamaica? I don't understand. Little Grenada and something like that happened. They would have hold these people long time. I don't know, an innocent child. Innocent child. This is hurting, right? And I looking at that. Somebody, I praying to God that somebody come up with a big money to say, well, they paying that person to talk. Only money that could talk, they know, only money.
Money.
And it's sad. It's so sad.
Money, but I do believe that our spiritual warriors will command somebody to speak.
I know, praise. I know, praise. I know, praise. God will answer prayer.
Somebody's gonna talk. Somebody's gonna talk.
She have a little child. She have a child. She have that very sad child. And then she have a little girl. No sin goes unpunished. Not one sin goes unpunished. So if she think she get away with that little boy, innocent child, you hurt him. People look at life in Jamaica. Your life in life is nothing. They could do you what they could just pass you out. Just pass you out. So, and it's so sad. It's so sad that I listen to the news every day in Jamaica. Every day I listen to Jamaican news, and the people life is like nothing.
Some lives, like it all depends on you where you come from.
They kill. They kill people like for nothing. They kill people for nothing down there. And little in Grenada, Grenada policemen, they don't make joke. If it's in Grenada, they hold them long time. I don't know if you ever listen to Grenada news, but in Grenada, they hold them. They hold them long time. I don't understand how they just the police officer and them taking. This is a bribe something, eh? Take what I tell you, it's a bribe something. But you know what? God will answer prayer. Just continue do what all you're doing, and God will come true. God will come true. That little life don't go in vain. That child came on this earth for a purpose, and it would not go. They take him home too soon. God know the reason and the purpose, but it wouldn't go like that. You have yourself a blessed night.
All right, take care. Thanks for calling. All right. So the caller, she touched on background checks, right? So when you just start a job, right, they do background checks, but I don't think it's done every year. I think it's like random, right? And you have to remember now, whenever they're doing background checks, what will show up in a background check is convictions, right? Were you convicted of a crime? Shanique was not even charged of a crime. Okay, so even if her employer, them a do background checks every year, and them here say, Shanique murder somebody at Jamaica, nobody not charge her, so she will be able to continue to work. No. The thing is this, if the employer know, right, and the general public can actually pressure the hospital where she work for, and say you have somebody that is working for your hospital that is a suspect murder, and then that will actually pressure the hospital to fire her. But then she can move from one place to another place. Okay. And as far as the Jamaican authority, me telling you over and over that the entire world is watching. The entire Caribbean is watching. America watch. England watch. There's a lot of people watching. And this case right here is so clear cut. So clear cut. Some people may say we don't have any physical evidence, but we have enough circumstantial evidence to charge somebody with something. I've never seen a case like this where no leakage, no then nowhere. No, sir. No leakage, no then nowhere. No leakage from Megamart, no leakage from Silica Caesar, no leakage from the school, no leakage from the hospital, no leakage from an upstanding police officer. Them hobby are chang. Nobody can tell me nothing. Said them now work some serious science in this case. Yeah. And people love chat, sir. People love chat, sir, and no leakage, nowhere. Everybody afraid? When me say everybody afraid, me mean everybody afraid. The community down there afraid. Family members what's her name side, afraid. Afraid. When certain conversation I get hot, you can see like they try to participate in the public domain, but when certain conversation I get hot, them take with themselves. Where them I run from? Where them afraid of? Eh? Even the mother afraid, but me telling her over and over, keep on praying for. The people them afraid. And as we go along, we're gonna see who the true warriors them are in this case, yeah. We're gonna really and truly see who the true warriors are. And whether or not they're gonna continue, because there's only but so far that bloggers can go, you know. Because remember, bloggers cannot charge Shanique or anybody with murder. But you know, when we have faith, I have faith in the visionaries, the people them who see the visions. And when we can connect the visions to the evidence, that is what gives me the confidence that someday, very soon, that we're going to get a conviction from somebody. And there's somebody in this case here where Sister Carrion spoke about. She said, that person is very, very remorseful. That is what Sister Carrion said. Very, very remorseful. And that person is going to be the one that is going to come out and confess. And sir, if you're watching me here tonight, I go by the name YaadBoss. I know you did not murder Jayden. You did not have any motive to murder Jayden. You were there. Was it wrong place at the wrong time? I don't know. But do me a beggar. Tell we where you know. Go tell the DPP. Don't go to the police them. Go to the DPP and go tell them where you know. Hello. This is YaadBoss.
Hello.
Yes. I can hear you. Go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi, YaadBoss. How are you?
Not bad.
I just wanted to say big up. Thank you so much for doing all that you have done with Jayden just wanted to say thank you so much for everything that you've been doing. You have definitely been a giant in all of this. It is very, very sad, and you are correct. There are so many people watching this case.
Yes.
But I wanted to say this quickly. You know, this case is very easy to solve. The puzzles are there. And if we had just the strength behind this case with the government and also with the DPP, I think we would have had what we needed a long time. It's crystal clear. Shanique wanted and DeMar did not like Jayden.
Yes.
But there is a reason why they did not like Jayden. There's a secret. There's some secret that Jayden put one and one together and two and two together and realized, and it has to do with the principle. I'm going to be very straight. And the connection that nobody's talking, as you saying, that no one has not come out and said anything. The reason that is happening is because of this same gentleman and all of the connections and associations he's built around him. And let me tell you, I'm telling you, Mr. T overheard a conversation where Jayden was put in the water. Mr. Price had a feeling spiritually he was led to water. And on the third occasion, Andreen, the mother of Jayden, was the first dream she had when Jayden when he was first missing. He told her he was in the water. Now all of the places connected to that school and connected to that man, that's what needs to be searched. Every place connected to Manchester High and the principal need to be searched because that is the cover-up. That is the cover-up. And although you have related to 3 people, there's a tighter network more than just 3 people.
Right.
And I believe that all of them need to be charged with obstruction of justice as well. Not just the 3 that participated, but 3 definitely. I mean, the confessions are already out there. And the police will need to get them and put them together. This is a clear-cut case.
Yes.
You know, nobody came out and said, am I dead and lie down with a sheet of him dead. In the Donnelly case and the other case and a couple of other cases that the DPP has won recently. But this case, there is so much already that's been confessed. Not realizing they were confessing indirectly. And it's a very clear case for them to fight and a very clear case for them to win. And I do believe it can be done. And I'm hoping that the letters that I am about to send will definitely gather some strength and some attention, some strong attention to make sure that Jayden gets justice. Because this was not a rude boy. This was not a gangster boy.
Right.
This was a boy that was smart, just wanted a chance to live, wanted a chance to be, you know, to finish school and being an honest student. That is the kind of child every parent would want to have in their corner. Very, very sad. He did not get that chance to do what he needed. And there's a reason why. Let's look at it. Let's just look at it quickly before I.
Take your time. You have time.
Okay, you know, feed the little boy. You say you did 7 years with the little boy. You took him from your brother. You did all the things necessary. You told him not to talk to anybody. Don't talk to anybody. Do not hang out with the mother. Do not have anything to do with the mother.
He even walk past his mother on the road. He even walk past his mother on the road, you know.
You almost like you're having mother. You almost like you don't want him to talk to people. But he kept a diary and he had friends.
Oh. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So this is what I'm saying. Why all the cover-up? Why all the sheltering? Was it that he was a bad boy? Are you afraid he'd get snatched? No. You hear the neighbor down the street tell you also that he was left in her presence for a trip. The auntie left and went to town. Okay. And you hear that he couldn't eat. She told him to go and eat and he was afraid. Because in the house he lives, he's on eggshells. He deserves to come out and speak for Jayden. Right now he's going through a lot, but he's the one that needed to come and speak for Jayden because he wanted Jayden more than anybody. And he come out and say that Jayden was his right hand and left hand more than his very own son. So he needs to come out and speak for Jayden. And there's, like I've said, and Mr. Mato talked about a reward. There's a reward that is being given for them to come forward and for us to find out what has happened. I am also a spiritual person. I get dreams as well. But more than anything else, I can look at you. I can look at you and I can get a presence from you. And I can tell you that the look in Shanika eyes and Demar eyes and the look in Anna eyes, I'll hear them know exactly what happened to you. They cannot get past of it. They cannot get past of it. And let me tell you, Jayden found out a secret. And because he asked in a simple conversation with Demar, who is so and so, and what is so and so, and so and so. I truly believe that conversation, nobody wanted that secret to come out. And that is the reason he was eliminated. It wasn't about the little boy show. It's what he knew. It is the secret he found out. And he put one and one together about that family, something going on with that family.
I know the secret. I know the secret that you're talking about. But,
all of the advocacy that you're doing for Jayden. And I believe truly that you have just been a giant in this. Please continue. I'm praying for everybody. I actually met Andreen last week. I can see the sadness in her eyes. I saw how sad she is. And I really, really feel it for her. I really feel it for her.
I'm gonna save your number. I'm gonna save your number.
As well,
I know.
But I want you to know that I wanted to pick you up and thank you so much for all you're doing. Please continue. We are not going to give up. We have to get justice for Jayden.
I'll save your number. I'll save your number. I know who I'm talking to. I'll save your number. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Blessings.
Yes. Please give me a call anytime you want. And we'll talk more because I don't want to say everything on the air.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Great. Great. All right.
Okay.
Blessings to you and have a great evening.
You too. Bye-bye. All right. Let me see if this number here. All right. How me do this now? Why the cars them coming in like crazy, At the contact. 1 second. 1 second, my people. 1 second. Hello.
Hi, YaadBoss.
Hey.
Good night. I'm calling from New York.
Hey, how you doing?
I am blessed and highly favored. I just want to say quickly, because I've been following up this case. I'm from Jamaica also, but I live in the United States for many years. I just want to say, Jayden case is a blood sacrifice. It's also a generational curse. It comes from the bloodline of grand and great grand coming right down. Because the family deal with rituals.
And mother.
Yes, if they don't confess. Hey, mama. Jesus. Hey, glory to my God. Hi. If they, my God. Hi.
Yes.
If they don't confess. Jesus, we are in the season of Lent. And if they don't confess, if somebody don't come forth by the 10th, amen, of April, the blood sacrifice shall return back to the Thompson's family. Principal and all that is involved. Mark my word. Write down the data.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
No sins goes unpunished. Jesus.
Yes.
Right. Hey, mighty God. Jesus.
10th of April.
My God.
Confess.
Hallelujah. And he,
our face in the judgment.
Psalms 94. You planted the eyes.
Yes.
Can he not see?
Yes.
Mighty God, planted the ears.
We need you, Lord. We need you.
You give it knowledge.
Yes.
Hallelujah. He knows. God bless you. Have a good night. God bless.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Mighty God.
Yes. We have some serious prayer warriors in the Yard Boss community. When we had little bit of people over here and I was getting discouraged, I want to pray for me. I want to say, Yard Boss, keep on marching on. You're covered. Keep on marching on. And to be quite honest with you now, I was a little bit fearful with the people them who I discover that I was going up against. Yes, but you guys kept me strong and gave me confidence. And let me tell you something. You see, when I touch base with surprise, me get even more powers. To be quite honest with you now, there were so many naysayers saying, Yard Boss, love him alone. But let me tell you something. That man is anointed. Hard to understand by many, but he is anointed. Right now I'm talking to you and I have cold. We just feel cold. If we're in the front of fighting for justice for Jayden Smith, you cannot do this alone with just flesh. You can't do it alone with just flesh. You cannot. You have to be covered. And you have to have an army of prayer warriors fighting for justice. Because the people them who are involved in taking out Jayden Smith, them cover up under one whole heap of guzo. In Jamaican terms, we would say, them guzo turn up. Them guzo turn up. Large people, people in secret society. It is not a normal war. I'm not fighting a war, I'm not fighting a war with anyone. What we are looking for is justice. Whatever that justice look like. The justice might not be the head of the principal ruling. I know as law-abiding citizens, we want everybody involved to face justice. The people them a call for Shanique, them a call for Demar, them a call for the driver, them a call for the principal, them a call for funeral home owners who might be responsible for burning Jayden Smith. But how likely is that everybody is going to go and face their day in front of a jury of their peers in a corrupt nation as Jamaica? Prime Minister Brogard, I said it. A corrupt nation like Jamaica. It is clear as day that is corruption, that is stalling the investigation, a proper investigation in the murder of Jayden Smith. Jayden Smith is not missing, Mr. Prime Minister. He's not missing. Jayden Smith was murdered. Even if you don't push out the people them who are well connected, you don't have to push out somebody. You don't have to push out somebody. So the question is, Prime Minister Brogard, Marky G, members of Parliament won't wait for so long. Are the recordings them wanna have? Because if the bloggers them can go on TikTok, can go on YouTube and gather all of the recordings them, so can the DPP. It is very simple. Just type in Shanique Lawrence, Jayden Smith, Jamaica. Or you can just type in Jayden Smith, Jamaica, Anne-Marie Thompson, Mr. T. You can type those phrases in YouTube or TikTok, and you can get the proper chain of custody for all the recordings. You will see Anne-Marie talking. If you're not familiar with TikTok, there's something that's called a bubble. You would see when she's talking, and you can see her username. You will see the same thing with Shanique Lawrence when she's talking. You'll see the same thing with Damar when he's talking. And you'll see the same thing with the wicked cousin, Tammy or Cammy, whatever she name, when she a chat about when Shanique arrived in the island and when Shanique reached at the hospital. It is there, clear as day. Even if we don't have any other evidence, Mr. Prime Minister, you are very, very educated, highly intelligent, or else you would not be the leader of our nation. Answer this question, Mr. Prime Minister. I'm talking directly to you now. You see me? You know who I am? Yeah? I'm responsible for the election coverage. The biggest blogger on TikTok, the most views by far during the election coverage. All I know, politicians like my videos. We're talking about almost 20 million views alone. Till even Shalom, the big virgin, and say, Yard boss, how you do cover them politician, yeah? My virgin Shalom, who encouraged me to move from behind the screen to show my face, because he knows say, this a red boy, yeah, skillful. The question that I have for you, Mr. Prime Minister, even without physical evidence, the little baby foot broke, Mr. Prime Minister. The mother arrived in the island on Friday, Mr. Prime Minister. And when she arrived in the island, Mr. Prime Minister, all of a sudden, Jayden Smith went missing, Mr. Prime Minister. And then TikTok start beat her. You see one know how TikTok work, Mr. Brogard. Because a lot of the times them beat you over there on TikTok. And you come out and you say, "Uno go and talk." I don't remember the exact phrase, but you came out and you put them in a them place, and some of them run go hide because they were afraid. But you know how TikTok work. TikTok was beating Shanique, say Shanique fly down and murder Jayden without any evidence. Without Mr. T talking. And without the wicked girl talking, Mr. Prime Minister. Yard Boss is talking directly to you right now. But because of the beating that she was getting, Prime Minister Brogard, Shanique, the mother, came out and started to talk. Shanique was talking. Wicked girl Ann was talking. The ma was talking. And the wicked girl, Kami, was talking. And you know what them say, Mr. Prime Minister? The alibi, you can listen to when they were talking, Mr. Prime Minister. Wicked girl Ann, Kami, and Shanique sound like they were rehearsing something with them sit down on a table and plan up fluent English. Mr. Prime Minister, do you remember what time you woke up this morning? What time you actually took a shower this morning? What time you actually reach a work this morning? The exact precise time? The answer would be no. But Shanique and wicked girl Kami knew exactly when she landed in Jamaica, 2 o'clock. Knew exactly when she stopped at KFC her mother's to get chicken and chips. Knew exactly 7:09 when she arrived at the Mandeville Hospital. And she knew exactly when her parents left the hospital 1 hour later. But Mr. Prime Minister, we had an angel. Some people say him look like an old criminal. Mr. Thompson. Mr. Thompson came out and said, Mr. Prime Minister, that he saw Shanique at 9 o'clock in the morning on Friday the 26th of September at the pharmacy across the street from the Mandeville Hospital. The pharmacy was across the street from the Mandeville Hospital. 9 o'clock. An educated person like you, Mr. Prime Minister, would say, the hospital is right there. The baby is in agony. More than likely, Mr. T is not going to be the first person that the wicked girl came in contact with. The first person that would actually see Shanique would be the wicked mama Anne-Marie Thompson in the hospital that was actually keeping the little baby, holding the little baby in her arms because the little baby was in pain. So, Mr. Prime Minister, very educated man, is it possible for Mr. T to see Shanique at 9 a.m. in the morning on Friday the 26th and arrive in Jamaica at 2 p.m. and arrive at the hospital at 7:09? It's not possible, Mr. Prime Minister. It's not possible for him to see her at 9 o'clock Friday and for her to come to the hospital at 7:09 on Friday. So you ask yourself, Mr. Prime Minister, why did Shanique lie? And your government can find out exactly when Shanique actually arrived at the island. And it's not 2 o'clock through Montego Bay. If we all believe Mr. T, that means Shanique arriving at the island Friday morning early. And when you look at the flights, it's not through Montego Bay. The only way she would have arrived at the island would be through JFK landing at Norman Manley International Airport. That is the only way. We have talked a lot. People over the world is watching and they're judging us as a nation. And this a case here. That is exactly what is going on, You're not seeing it in the mainstream media. The last time a mainstream media publication came out, they came out and they bashed the low signature turnout for Jayden Smith petition. That is the best that they can do. Them no want justice for Jayden Smith. Them see Jayden Smith as a little poor boy whose mother and father never want. But guess what happened, Mr. Prime Minister? People home and abroad have adopted Jayden Smith as their own. So Jayden Smith have many mummies, many daddies, many grandmothers, many grandfathers that won't stop, won't give up until Smaddy march in a GP in a silver bangles. Mr. Brogard, your administration can do this, because somebody is responsible for murdering Jayden. Somebody is responsible. This is not made up stories. Nobody is accusing them of doing anything, and them come out, come tell we and lie to we. How much talk we are going to talk? How much protest we are going to protest? Me not understand. Yard Boss is not a blogger. I am not a blogger. I come over here on YouTube to do what? Fight for justice for Jayden Smith. Tentative in the beginning, but grow stronger as the days go on. You can't make this go so, man. Come on now. Jamaica. We're better than this. We're better than this, Jamaica. Is one of us she fly down from foreign and come murder, you know? Is one of us. I feel we pitney she fly down from foreign come murder. And their reports are saying that the little pitney foot not even did broke. Cause 1 month later, him a run up and down the place. So what she murder Jayden for? Why? Why? Nothing from any member of parliament. The only person that came out and said something, I believe Rhoda Crawford said something in the earlier stages. I know some people beat her, but she did come out, and when Jayden Smith was missing, and she said something. And the next person is Peter Bunting. He went and he looked for Andrew Peart after the hurricane. Only those two. So if Jayden Smith case was not a priority as a nation, let's make it a priority. At least investigate it. That is what I am asking for. At least gather the evidence and investigate it. If the DPP come out and say Members of the public, we do not have enough evidence to convict Shanika or anybody in the case. At least we investigate it. That is what the people them ask right now. The people them ask for a proper investigation. And let us know something. Did you see Jayden Smith on the CCTV footage? At Megamart and Little Caesar. We have cameras all over Jamaica. If I ever hear about Jamaica Eye, only think them now watch, but Big Brother is watching. They know where most of the people them are walk up and down in a them little what you would say, city centers in a them the town there. The police them have one whole heap of, what you would say, screens in a them high command where them can actually look and see you. That is what the people them want. Investigate it. But I know that if a proper investigation go down, Shanique, Demar, and the driver would actually face charges. Why we have to beg? That's what Juliet say. Why we have to be begging for justice for Jayden Smith? I wouldn't say begging, Juliet. What we're doing, we're lobbying our government so that they can actually put this case as a priority. Because really and truly, as the days goes on, I'm telling you, me and some people behind the scenes, they're doing the best that they can. They're doing the best that they can. And all I wouldn't, 258 hours. We're praying and we're doing the best that we can. All right, let me see if I can take another call here. 5 minutes ago. All right. Hello, good night. This is Yard Boss. Hello. Yes, you're live on the air. Yeah, hello. How you doing?
Good, good.
Yes, this is Yard Boss. You're live on the air.
I talked to you already.
Oh, you talked to me already? Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that.
Okay.
All right, have a good night. Yes. All right, so that was a message. Okay, that's somebody in the chat. Okay. All right, let's see here. Somebody call. Okay, that was a message. All right. Yes, my people. So we're up at 58 minutes, right? Feel free to call in. I'm going to move to the comment section right now. All right, blessing to you, Mr. Yard Boss. And let us keep praying for Jayden, justice for Jayden Smith. Yes, yes. Greetings, Yard Boss. Bless up yourself. Yeah, man, this case, let me tell you, man, like some days, like I have like so much energy, right? And you're like dealing with all these naysayers. Give up, do this, do that. You know? Give up and just make the wicked girl get way. That is going to be the case, you know. Mm-hmm. Give up and make the wicked girl get well. If me stop, you know, if I stop, I don't know, Rasta, I don't know. Well, you still have Tiger, you have Chatanla, you have Mato over there, you have J Progress. But we can't afford to lose anybody, to give up. Keep on praying for them and give them strength. Mm-hmm. Keep on praying for everybody and give them strength. Because we need everybody. We need everybody. And we even need, you see, who is critical? All of you. Mm-hmm. All of you will send information in. Critical. Tiger is actually, he have a GoFundMe, right? That he is trying to raise funds for a private investigator. If you don't believe that a private investigator could do something in this case, yeah, when you can go donate to Tiger's GoFundMe. Okay. Well, these are people who you may hear people bash them, right? But just like looking, mannerism, body language, I am a good judge of character, right? And I do believe, because they have a lot of information, that the public don't know. I do believe that we can trust these people. Them not give up, them a fight. Them a fight hard. I remember, when them dep on TikTok over there, them not get $1, So everything that they're doing it for free. How many people gonna do that? How many people gonna sit down on a TikTok live for 4 hours, 3 hours? How many are you guys in the audience? I could do that and talk to people and try get closer and closer to justice for Jayden Smith. How many people you believe would do that? Not a lot. Very few. Very, very few. Very few. All right, let's continue. All right, thanks for asking. My day was good. Bless up, bless up. Good night, everyone. All right, let's see. Yeah, Manchester hot. Manchester. Boy, I mean, I know, I don't know. Manchester needs some healing up there. Some real healing Manchester need, bro. Yeah. Real healing. You tell me the 2-month-old baby. Why she couldn't bring the 2-month-old baby? Go to the police station. And then the police them turn the baby over to CDA. So if you missed that story there, in the beginning of the live stream, I was talking about a mother who drowned a 2-month-old baby, right? And run away. So nothing more than the baby was making a bunch of noise and she couldn't manage it. And then the baby end up in the water. It's rough. Yeah, some babies, them cry a lot. But you have to be patient, and if you can't manage it, like, turn it over to somebody. So we need some serious prayers for Manchester and Jamaica, land we love. I mean, last year was a quote-unquote good year when it comes to, like, murders. Okay, murders were down significantly. What, you're talking about maybe like 500 or something murders? That is excellent. And what they're saying is, like, Jamaica is transforming into what you would say, not a first world, but they want Jamaica to develop as close as to Dubai. Let's see what the new city is gonna look like when they finish building it down there in Saint Elizabeth. Yeah, and that is the reason why they want to reduce crime rate. When you see the prices for homes in Jamaica, how expensive homes are. If you know they are foreign, I want to plan to go back to Jamaica. I do believe that the Jamaica crime rate is going to continue to stay low. Because you notice, last year, the amount of the amount of people police kill last year, them drive out a lot of the violence producers out of Jamaica last year. And if it start get to a point where it gonna get back over 500 or up to 1,000, them gonna start again. So Jamaica murder rate is gonna continue to stay low as long as Prime Minister Brogard is in power, because they have a 2030 agenda where they have like 4 more years to achieve that goal. Let's see. Yeah. But one thing I must say though, like in Manchester, when the gangster them a fight against each other, you remember when them go a one lane and them go murder how much people see how quick the police them responded. Yeah. Pray for our land. So surprise, I said March should not be done. Well, I don't want to get into that. Let's support everybody. Let's support. Let's see here. Yeah. Let's support everybody. Okay? Let's support everybody. And if the promoters of the march, if the march is still going, right? And you have any of the promoters of the march inside this chat right here, the march is going to be on a Saturday. And in order for it to get the most traction, you're going to need heavy media presence at the march on a Saturday. Because remember, everywhere closed, all of the parliamentarians, they're not at their office. I'm not even sure where Emancipation Park is, if it's close to any of those government buildings. Okay? So even if you have a good turnout at the march, let's say you have 500 people at the march, but you don't have the proper media coverage there. You can invite TVJ, you can invite CVM, and they may not show up. That is the reality. Because what them do now? Nothing. Them not do nothing. So you can send them an invitation and them not show up nowhere. You have to utilize new media. Okay? New media is Andre. If you can get Andre to show up and cover it, you see, sometimes freeness not good. He's running a business. Really and truly. He may show up, but to get partner TV come, raise some funds and buy them lunch and make them go. But you need heavy media coverage at that march. Yeah, heavy media coverage. No matter how much people show up, if the people them home and abroad now see it on them screen, that is what the people them need. You see the amount of people that went to Mato March, the last march that he did, what, more like 30 people? But it was effective because he was live streaming it. Okay? I believe I published a video over here of the march. Okay? But you need a coordinated attack. Yard boss need to know, okay, what is going to be the logistics with the streaming, right? J Progress need to know where I go on. Okay? Andre need to know where I go on. I can reach out to some of my people them in the media. Okay, so they can come and screen a card and push it out to the masses. Jayden Smith movement is alive and well again. Imagine, I'm telling you, like that march can be a success, It can be a success if it's done properly, if the media push is done properly. If the media push is done properly. I mean, I offer my service, so it's up to the organizers to reach out. Yeah, if they not reach out, me can't call nobody. I can't call nobody. And some of my people them over TikTok, them know what me I talk about. Right? We don't know exactly what me I talk about. When me call Pepper Sauce and when me call Active and when me call Two Clip and the whole of them over there, and them come screen record, Ghana Road. Jayden Smith viral again. Easy as 1, 2, 3. So the organizers, if you want the march to be a success, if it's still gonna happen, we don't know what to do. Alright. So the man to be investigated, he talk like gangster. He says them did an okay. So what you remember the people with sometimes we write or we talk, right? So what they say them need to investigate them are, right? Him talk like gangster and he need say them need up a Perth Road. Yes, he did say that. Okay. Good night, people. Justice for Jayden. God not sleeping. That was a powerful call earlier. All of the calls them was powerful, but that one earlier, what she said by April 10th, that was a powerful call. All right, Juliet. Somebody's chat me can't read out loud. I can't read out loud at all. Watching from Turks and Caicos. Big up yourself, Linda Williams. Bless up. All right, so we don't want her to run away from United States because we need her to put behind bars. I'm not sure who you're talking. Shanique is already in America. Demar already run away. Mr. T is still in Jamaica. And she go back and forth. Because Anne is actually a visa holder. Good night, watching from Antigua. Hyacinth, pick up yourself. You see? Global, Global reach. Boy, Jayden Smith, watch Imagine if he was getting this as supporter while he was alive. Boy, Shanique is a wicked girl, Wicked girl. Now I see why the people them say you're pitting them now go prosper in a life, cause look what you do. And she never confess, That the wicked girl them now confess. If she really take Jayden life to advance herself in life, she now confess. And Sister Carrie-Ann did say that is a sacrifice too. She said it was just not because of the baby foot. Me hear it out of Sister Carrie-Ann mouth that it was a sacrifice. Wait on the Lord, Jesus, and be of good courage. Okay, wait on the Lord. Yes, we're waiting on the Lord. Demar was on Tiger Live. Say case is closed. He is laughing at the bloggers. Why is he making trouble? If he innocent, why he lurking around? Yeah, I have to make some calls to find out about that, right? Yeah, I heard something along that line, right? That I'm not sure which live he was on, but I need to reach out. If it is indeed Demar, he is delusional, Very, very delusional. And coming on a live stream and saying that just prove how guilty he is. He may think say him get away because him they are foreign. That is, if it was him, him no say, right? That even if them charge him at Jamaica, it's a uphill battle. I'm always telling you. Even though them, if them charge Shanique and them charge Demar at Jamaica, it is a uphill battle to extradite them from America. I'm not sugarcoating anything and telling us no pie up in no sky. So that would give him the confidence to say, to laugh half away. But, Demar, you have a little peanut brain. A peanut brain you have, Demar. You is not a green card holder in a foreign yet. And worse, you're not even a citizen. So if them charge you at Jamaica for murder, trust and believe that the U.S. Immigration Office is going to send to Jamaica for your criminal record. You don't have to be convicted of a crime, Demar. If you were charged of a crime, Demar, in Jamaica, that is going to show up in your Jamaican police report, Mr. Peanut Brain. And that is going to block you from getting your green card. Yes, Mr. Peanut Brain. Take that to the bank. So them say what? April 10th? So it's the clock. Tick tock. Tick tock. Race we are race. To see if you go and get your papers before they charge you. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, ay, ay. Stop talking things in public. Keep it off the ear. Not everything is said in public. You have to keep on talking. Because really and truly, if you do nothing, the case go cold. The case goes cold. Good night, Yard Boss, and everyone. Pauline, big up yourself as always. Yard Boss, you bloggers need to stop talking the things in public. Demar was on Tiger Live laughing. If Demar really and truly want to talk, he can come over here and talk. He's welcome. There's the number, Demar. 646-529-1535. Come and clear yourself and clear your sister Shanique. Come now, man. Come and show us your sister boarding pass. Show us that. Get it from your sister and come on the YaadBossTV channel and come show us when your sister arrive in Jamaica. Yes, my boss. And you are the real big boss in a foreign. Yeah, man. Come and share it with us, Mr. Demar. Mr. Demar Thompson. You're welcome. Open invitation. This is not TikTok, You can't just jump on a live stream. Call the number and arrange to come on the show. Shanique is welcome too. Miss Annie is welcome too. All you have to do, all you have to do, Shanique, show us your boarding pass, or even if you dash the boarding pass, you can go on the website where you go and go book the flight, and you can show us, print it out when you came into Jamaica. If you actually landed at 2 o'clock, show us that now. On the 26th, show us. Because if you arrive at 2 o'clock in a Shanique, me tell you, Shanique, if you arrive at 2 o'clock, you would have take what? 3 hours, but you still would have been in Mandeville. You still would have been in Mandeville. And then would have to say Mr. T is a old liar. You still would have been in Mandeville. So you arriving at 2 o'clock, even if you can show us that, does not free you from murdering Jayden. It does not. Because you had ample amount of time to drive from the airport to reach the Mandeville area. 3 hours. So you'd have reached at 5 o'clock. So that not free you. But at least we would say, okay, you told us the truth. If you can show us that, would I say, all right, Shani told us the truth. And then would I just go look at the chicken place to see if we can see upon CCTV footage. But at least do that. I want to talk to Shanique and I want to talk to Demar. Them two there. And I don't want to hear nothing from Ann. Mr. T can call in too. But you know what? I don't want Mr. T to call in. Leave Mr. T alone. Mr. T know who. I want Mr. T to talk to the authorities, not me. Leave Mr. T off the media. We don't want nothing more from Mr. T. I don't want to hear nothing more from Mr. T. Were you on the levels? Did you hear what was said? I don't understand. Oh, okay, all right. You say, mighty God of Daniel, justice for Jayden Smith. Keep up the good work, Yard Boss. Keep the fire burning. All right. Yes, I heard everything he said on Tiger's live. Okay. All right. So you are covered under the blood of Jesus. Thank you. Speak up the things them, sir. On point. Yeah, man, I studied this. Yeah, from the early beginnings. Because you see, the thing is this, I am a researcher. I dig. When we hear somebody say he was murdered on this day, I say, no, sir, but this actually proves that him go here and he go there, right? So I spend hours upon hours tracking down these videos. Hours upon hours. And you have to be able to put in different search terms in order to get all of the videos then. Yeah. All of the videos then. And please, me beg you know how to reach me. Anything you have, any form of evidence, anything you have, send it to me. Call me. You can call me and then you can send it. I've had a lot of people call me with information. And when you notice, I know me not publish none of the information you want to give me. Me ask, what am I allowed to talk about? Okay? And I just got some information and I ask the people them, can I publish it? Me not get the approval yet. We have 2 videos, 2 live streams coming up. That is going to be monster live streams. I'm going to ask everybody when I start connecting those dots on those live streams to share it. We need a lot of people to hear what is going on. All right. Let's see here. Okay, I hope Tiger keep the recordings of Demar on his live. Demar going to sell out. In this case, what you will see. Yeah, so it will be, yeah, Tiger is smart enough. He'll download it because it's good for like 30 days on YouTube. But he'll download it. Yeah. I'll see if I can get it. I haven't seen it anywhere. I would love to get it. Yard boss, what state Shanique lives in? Who knows? Maybe she got a straight flight with a different airline. So she lives in South Carolina, right? And there is actually a straight flight from Charleston. There is actually a straight flight from, I think I checked, there is a straight flight from Charleston going to Montego Bay, right? But that would actually allow her to land like in the afternoon hours. So it's not far-fetched that she could have jumped on a flight and reach a man from Charleston. That is not the point. The point is this. Mr. T same see her at 9 o'clock in the morning. So how is Mr. T able to see her at 9 o'clock in the morning and then you come tell us he arrived at 2 o'clock? Why you told us that? The only reason why somebody would lie about a 9 o'clock sighting is to create an alibi, to remove herself from the area. Because remember, Jayden Smith was reported missing at 6:30. Not even missing, was reported that he did not come home at 6:30. Yeah, so I'm not disputing whether or not there's a straight flight from Charleston. That's not the dispute. Good night, Mr. Yardboss. I'm watching from New York. Since the incident, my belly moved to see what they do with the child. My God, them wicked bad. Them wicked bad. There's some stuff that circulating, but I don't even want to even entertain them things. I'm not even gonna talk about it. How they trying to like tarnish Jayden Smith character. Like them thing you're never gonna see that over here. You're not gonna see that over here. Why we have to be begging and okay, yeah, I know, I understand that. We're not begging, we're lobbying, right? We all have a community over here, right? And we're hoping that whenever we turn on our live stream, that the powers that be will find some compassion in them heart to say, you know what, a true yard boss attack, let's do something about it. And that is the reason why we have these live show call-ins where the people them can talk. We not just talk to me, you notice? I'm giving on the floor for the talk. You guys are talking to the powers that be. That is who I'm talking to. Yes, that is who I'm talking to. I'm a minister and I'm praying for somebody to come and speak. Yes. All of the prayer warriors, them, see a confession is near. See a confession is near. Good night, Yard Boss family. Justice for Jayden Smith and others. Good night, everyone. Bless Yard Boss. Justice for Jayden. Okay. Let's see. Praying for justice for little Jayden Smith. Keep up the fight. Please do not stop. We need you, Yard Boss. Please do not stop. Please keep fighting. Jayden cannot fight for himself. We need everybody in the fight. Everybody in the fight we need. And as we go along, like I'm gonna try and do maybe, not promising, maybe at 12 o'clock and then 7 o'clock. I tried it earlier today. I think it went well, right? Where we were like cover it. It's not like definitely like related to like Jamaica, right? But I think as a people, we need to be well informed because in 2020 we were not well informed in 2020. Okay. And what we're seeing going on in the Middle East right now, we may think it's going to be concentrated in that area. But if you live in America, just be on your P's and Q's. If you live in a New York City area, just be on your P's and Q's as you walk around. Okay, because there's a lot of sleeper cells in these countries. Canada, any ally of the United States or any ally of Israel, just be on the P's and Q's. Because right now in Bahrain, there's a lot of Jamaicans. They are actually hiding because them don't want a bomb drop on them. All we need is the flight records and Shanique will be in jail. But them already have it. The police, them already know when Shanique flying on the island. It's not a secret to them. The public don't have it. And if the DPP is actually looking in the case, them have it. So if them have it, why them not announce say the wicked girl is wanted? That is what is puzzling me. Is it that them not know say the wicked girl actually lied to us? Huh? Them not know say the wicked girl came out and talk and then Mr. T. Alright, let's see. Hello, good night. This is Yard Boss. You're live on the air.
Hi, Yard Boss. It's me.
You know you're live on the air, right?
Calling in now, Yard Boss.
Yeah.
Hi, Yard Boss. I'm calling in.
Yeah. Talk to me.
How are you? How are you?
Hanging in there.
Yes, listen.
Yeah.
I rushed in. I was driving home when I saw the live going.
Yeah.
Hang in there. Listen to me. I want to encourage you.
Yes.
And I rushed in and got refreshed.
Yeah.
To encourage you. Because you cannot allow the negative Nancy's to get you down. You're a highly intelligent young man. And I am speaking to you as a mother.
Yeah.
I am speaking to you as an educator. I know when I see, because I'm a mother of sons, plus I am an educator.
Yeah.
And I know when I see, we need you. We need all you advocates and strong young men who are doing this work in the forefront.
Yeah.
The enemy comes to wear you down. Don't let them wear you down because they are laughing and that's what they want to do. Did you see that cynical laugh on the principal's face when the one time he came out? When he came out to say he's ready to take up whatever lawsuit, he hasn't done anything because he know if he does, you guys and others are gonna come at him. And he has to answer those questions which he cannot answer.
Right.
Because if he takes up that lawsuit, he knows he's going to be exposed.
Yeah, lawsuit leads to discovery.
All those things, things he has hidden that he has with Shanique and the baby and all those things are going to be unearthed. So you stay focused.
Yeah.
There will be things that make you feel as though this is overwhelming, but you stay focused, young man.
Yes.
Stay focused. You're highly intelligent. And you know what about your intelligence that really, really has me going? The authenticity with which you do the work.
Right.
The alignment and the sequence with which you pull your information. It's no nonsense.
Right.
It's not, and there's something about my training. When a person's eye move, you see how their brain is, and you do too because you're a detective.
Right.
You're an investigative person. When their eyes move, you see how their brain is working.
Right.
And I'm watching you intently, and I'm seeing the movement of your brain work because I do brain study.
Right.
You are doing what is supposed to be done. Sometimes you must rest though. Rest.
Yeah.
Take your rest because if you don't rest, you will not have the strength and the brain power to come back and do this work. And that's when the enemy will take and seize you.
Yeah.
So you do the work.
Yeah.
Remember purpose.
Yes.
Purpose cannot die. Cannot die. So when I heard you today, I my work, I travel from schools to school.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of 13 schools. And I was moving from one school to the other when I heard, when you did the first live show today.
Okay.
And I heard it. And you said you were coming on this evening. So I rushed in to get on the live.
Yeah.
So you keep focus. Don't be worn down by these people. They don't have the level of intellect that you have. Sonic doesn't have it.
Yeah.
Evil cannot win.
Yep.
Evil cannot win. And you know nonsense. You know the nonsense that they're doing. You know the evil. Your grandmother taught you well. Your grandmother taught you well, and she grew you up in the right way.
Yes.
Remember all those things that she did with you. You need those now. You need those now.
Yes. Yes.
Master and all those men need you now for the unity that they need. They need to stop the fussing and tiger. Everybody need to come together. You can imagine if Shani and all of them see all of you come together, how they would be trembling in their boots.
It's hard, you know. It's very, very difficult, you know, to unite everyone. I mean, we all have one goal, right? But I tried, you know, and it's like we went on the big stage, and there's actually bigger stages.
Yes.
Okay. But yeah, these people, I don't think they really understand like the world that I came from, right? In the sense that some of the biggest creators in Jamaica, I know them, you know. So we went over there, and Andrea has like a stage, like it's not a big stage, but you're in front of like 7,000 people, you know, with the political connection, you know. But then there are bigger stages.
There are bigger ones.
You know, but yeah, we're not united.
No.
I was disappointed. We're not. It's hard. You know, it's hard. So I just have to keep on pushing on. You know.
Let me point out something to you, YaadBoss.
Yeah.
You remember Jesse Jackson, Al Sharpton, all those civil rights men.
Yeah.
I watch and follow them. They were not fully united, you know.
Right.
You know that they weren't fully united.
Yeah.
They weren't fully united, you know. Think about them.
Yeah.
I used to follow them and watch them.
Yeah.
They were internal struggles, you know. But they understood the cause.
Right.
They understood the cause. And you notice that they all had their little associations. The Rainbow.
Yeah.
Al Sharpton had his own.
Yeah.
Everybody had a little pocket. Andrew Young had his.
Yeah.
They all had a little pocket someplace. But when the ninth hour come, they knew they had to be on that stage together.
Yeah.
Because they knew what they had to stand together for.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of the initiatives that some of us are doing, those initiatives can be achieved like very, very easily, you know, by just partnering with the right influencer, you know, because they love Jayden. Auntie Donna love Jayden. You know, Auntie Donna is a big influencer. Yes. She want to see justice for Jayden Smith.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? And it's not difficult to get Auntie Donna number and talk to Auntie Donna, you know, and get her on board. there's
Progress love Jayden.
Yeah, J Progress, and even J Progress too. Like, if you approach him the right way, you will think about, promoting some of the initiatives, but it's like, I don't know. But trust and believe, right? Me and J Progress, we're marching along with help or without help, okay? And the DPP, they will receive what they need to receive.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes.
And it's going to be up to them. It's going to be up to them.
Yes. 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 And you know something, Yard Boss? You see all these children who are dying at this young, tender age. This big spirit, Jayden Smith, his blood is on the hands of our leaders until justice is served to this little boy. It's not gonna end.
Yeah.
Mark my word. I told my husband, I said to my husband, you see, they don't understand. They don't understand that until justice is granted to this young man, Jayden Smith, until they open their mouth and grant fairness to this child.
You see, the thing is this, they understand and they see what's going on, right?
Yes.
And my approach, right, was to create public pressure. That is the reason why we went over there on Andre Stevens' show. And it's not done yet, right?
I know.
Yeah, so they know what's going on. If there's enough public pressure, targeted protests, people are organized, right? That is what's going to get the leaders that be to actually move. But there's so much disconnect. And and it's probably spiritual, where we as bloggers can organize and create a monster protest.
And they are saying, and YaadBoss, they are saying they're fighting and fussing among themselves. And that's a big negative. I'm telling you, mark my word.
Imagine if everybody come together, right? And say we're marching down at the House of Parliament when Parliament is in session. Imagine if me, J Progress, Matter, Chat and Laugh, Tiger, Surprise, all of the people them who is in North Coast, everybody say, all right, differences aside, we're not business who like anybody. Let's pick a date when Parliament is in session, and we're going to promote it. And we're going to get at least 50 to 100 people down there. Go make a bunch of noise. Imagine how powerful that would be.
Must get attention. And put Andrine in the middle there.
Yes.
Put her in the middle there. She was fine until she got to the father come back in the mix.
Right.
She was fine until that man come back in the mix.
Yes. Yep. So we're pushing on.
And you hang in there.
Yeah, man.
You hang in there. You hang in there. I am telling you, you hang in there.
Yes.
People got your back.
Thank you.
All right?
All right.
People got your back. God bless you, young man. God bless you. And remember the word of God say, young man, I call upon you because you're strong. Remember that.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes. Thank you.
God bless you, son.
Take
Bye-bye.
Care. All right. As we close, like, I don't know how I got to this point right here. No clue. But I'm here. trying to get justice for Jayden Smith. We tell you from the early beginnings that Shanique may think she's smart, but trust and believe we have some brilliant people that is fighting for Jayden Smith. Yes. Not just the people them on the screen, but we're talking about all of you. Look how nice this person come across. A very educated person. That is what we have in the Jayden Smith movement. And the investigators them up on the ground. The prayer warriors them. Every single person is important. And there's no way. I mean, I see no way that we're not even gonna get them say them charge the family. Me not see how. Boy, me no know. Me just keep on praying. But I do believe that if we are able to create more noise, that is what I want, some noise. Because the powers that be know about the Jayden Smith case, them not have the public pressure to push them. Them not have the public pressure to push them to go find all of the recordings. And if we can't create the public pressure, the bloggers them and the citizens that are serious is going to have to submit the information to the DPP. Yeah, if we fail with the public pressure, we have to make sure that the DPP receive what they need to receive, and get receipt. So you submit it to them. And then it's on them, their conscience, to decide whether or not little Jayden Smith life matters. It's going to be on their conscience. Because the people in the Jayden Smith movement would have done everything and present the recordings on a platter to the DPP. And then it will be up to them to go out and gather additional evidence. Until next time, my people, walk good. Thank you again for joining another live stream. I go by the name YaadBoss. This is YaadBossTV. Walk good. God bless. Peace out. Peace out.